So I'd like to do two hypotheticals with you. In the first, we're going to design a health system from scratch that we're going to launch in 2020, say in the Southern California market, and just say, hey, it's greenfield, we're starting over. And in the second scenario, I want to talk to you about, I'm going to make you the exponential consultant to Dr. Atul Gawande on this new role at JPM Amazon Berkshire, and just take a few minutes to understand how exponentials might be used in care and wellness of his 1.2 million employees that he's going to be overseeing. So let's start with this one. So we're designing something from scratch. It's going to have to integrate with what's already in our market. It's going to have to leverage the various things that are already present. But let's assume we just got $5 billion. You and I are going to start a new health system. It's in Southern California, and let's just dream a little bit on, where do we start to invest that money to provide really proactive care versus reactive care, continuous care versus intermittent sporadic care. And where would you start? Would it look completely different? Like we should be thinking about buildings and acute care facilities, or where would we start, do you think?
Well, if it's a full-on system, of course, you want to go from soup to nuts, from prevention, longevity, through diagnostics, therapy. So you can still need the acute care facility, but let's start reimagining what it would like when you might join that system, using what's here now and what's coming. Some of this is starting to bubble up. The fact that I can now go on my phone and get my Epic record from Stanford, and my Stanford doctor can see my digital exhaust from my smartphone. That's not necessarily being utilized. So imagine a system where when folks join this healthcare system, they get essentially a bit of the HLI RVL type element where they get their genome done. And that information isn't just a data file. It gets synthesized into your personal health record and the one that let's say, a primary care doctor sees, so that when you're coming in for even your annual visit, we can look at that and help tune some of your prevention and maybe therapy. It was an interesting paper out this week from Seth Kathari, who was actually a resident with me at Mass General, looking at multiple genes for risk factors for, let's say, cardiovascular disease. So it won't be any one gene. Many diseases are multifactorial, but imagine when I'm seeing you in my clinic, I can already get a look at that genetic risk score and use that to tune whether you really need to be on a statin, or what might be your optimal prevention regimen given some of those risk factors, lifestyle elements.